On a fateful afternoon at Bar Beach, Lagos, the atmosphere was electric. Thousands of Nigerians had gathered, not for a festival or national celebration, but to witness the brutal end of a man who had terrorized the nation. Nigeria's most infamous armed robber is Oyenusi, also known as Dr. Rob and Kill. As dark clouds loomed overhead, Oyenusi emerged from the Black Maria, his hands bound behind his back, sweat pouring down his face. His eyes darted across the crowd, searching, perhaps, for a familiar face, a sign of mercy, or the last glimpse of the life he was about to leave behind. But mercy was a luxury he had never afforded his victims. Just moments before the bullet tore through his body, Oyenusi finally confessed, and I quote, "I am dying for the offense I have committed." A decree under General Yakubu Gowon's military regime had sealed his fate. The growing wave of violent crimes had led to swift and public justice. Armed robbers faced the firing squad without delay. Oyenusi was no exception. He and 6 members of his gang, who had carried out a fatal robbery at Waum factory in Ikeja, were bound to execution poles. Another convict, Isaac Ekwunife, met the same fate for a separate crime. A soldier's command rang through the tense air. 7 sharpshooters took aim. Oyenusi's body convulsed as the bullet tore into him. For a man who once boasted of invincibility, he slumped lifeless within seconds. His blood-soaked figure was a chilling testament to the consequences of his reign of terror. Oyenusi's criminal career was as audacious as it was ruthless. He had started as a petty thief, but after multiple imprisonments and escapes, he escalated to armed robbery, leaving a trail of blood and shattered lives. He admitted to at least 10 major heists and murders over 6 years. His gang-slash robbery at Waum had resulted in the death of a police officer, sealing their fate. His execution was meant to serve as a deterrent, yet it highlighted deeper systemic failures. In his final moments, Oyenusi blamed poverty for his descent into crime, lamenting that if his parents had been rich enough to keep him in school, he would never have turned to armed robbery. His words underscored the harsh realities of Nigeria's struggling lower class, where desperation often breeds crime. Oyenusi's execution was a spectacle, or was it truly justice, or just another chapter in Nigeria's ongoing struggle against